Welcome into the live, everybody. Fired up to be back. Fired up to be back live on YouTube. It's been a couple weeks since we've done this. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Day one of NFL free agency, and wow, it was a big one. It was a big one today. There was a lot of moves that were made, and obviously my favorite move is the Dolphins finally releasing Tua. About time he's gone. Set this franchise back years, but finally he's gone from our team right now and can restart somewhere else. And we brought in my boy Malik Willis, who I absolutely love, and I'm fired up that he's here. Welcome into the show.
What's going on? It's your boy Kahari. Happy to be here as always.
And it's Papa Zach here.
Let's go. We're back in right now. I was just checking to make sure everything's good with the live. We're all good. What is your guys' favorite move that went on today before we even get into the Miami Dolphins?
I mean, I would say obviously us picking up or us signing Malik Willis. I mean, you called that months ago.
Yes, I did.
And
before we had any of these Packers guys.
Before we had any Packers guys, it's like you saw the writing on the wall. Yep. I cannot believe that they made it happen because we were just saying on the last episode we thought it'd be impossible with what the market was demanding for Malik Willis, and we still him for what was it, 22?
22.7.
So the fact that we got him and we landed Malik, I mean, that's a solid pickup.
I agree.
I mean, my favorite move is bringing these two guys in from Green Bay. I mean, from what I hear and more importantly, their actions that have followed have really reset this Dolphins team the right way. And this is why today that I'm finally wearing some Dolphin gear here, because I'm a proud fan right now, because I think the future is bright, and I think within 3 years, I'd like to see this team get to the playoffs.
Zach and I have been rocking this Dolphin gear consistently. Yep. This guy only does it when good things happen, which I understand your gripe with him. You've had a long history of watching them, but hey, I'm gonna rock this till I die, win or lose. So
yep, I think like we all said. I mean, I think that obviously this year is gonna be a little rough, but I think that Malik Willis will fit right in with this team, and he'll be able to show what he can do. There's a lot of people on there on Twitter and on the internet that are happy with it, and then I see people that are on the opposite side saying that this guy hasn't shown enough. Let me tell you something. We signed this guy for the same thing that Justin Fields signed for.
Yeah.
So guess what? If he doesn't work out, he doesn't work out. You heard what the GM said in the press conference. He wants to get a new quarterback in here every single year, which is something you've always said.
Yeah.
And he's an advocate for that.
And I would agree that the best part about that signing was, first of all, it's below a regular average quarterback today in the NFL.
Of course.
And you're only doing it for 3 years. So you have that commitment, and you get a chance to see, on a short-term commitment, you get to see how he performs in a short period of time. And I love it. I think it's great based on what you said. I haven't watched a lot of tape on him, but I'll go with what you said. And to get a quarterback like that, I think it's a great signing. I think it's a win-win for the Dolphins. I think it's a win-win for Malik Willis, and we'll see what happens.
If he's good, he's 26 years old right now. The contract finishes. He's 29 years old. He's in his prime, due for an extension, right when we should be competing for a Super Bowl, in my opinion. I think that it's a great signing, and we'll get back to the Dolphins because I'm sure we have a lot to talk about here. Obviously, Minkah Fitzpatrick being dumped to the Jets for a 7th-round pick. I don't know what's going on with that. It's very weird. I don't know. The guy just is not that good anymore, I guess.
He's well-traveled.
Yeah,
sure.
A 7th-round pick. And some other highlights here. Jalen Phillips. Oof.
Great signing for.
I don't know about that. I'm on the opposite side of that. I think that you overpaid for him big time.
Oh, I mean, it's a great signing for him.
Oh, for him, yeah, of course.
I do like him though. I do like him. I think he played well for the Eagles. He played
well in the first 2 games.
Yeah, but
then where was he?
But I think. Listen, he looked like an impact player. Let's see what happens. But listen, he's still, as pass rushers go, he's definitely on the above average, if not better than that. So
yeah, it just sucks for a guy like him coming off that ACL and Achilles tear when both of those things occurred, and kind of just you didn't think he'd actually come back. You thought maybe his career was over. I mean, hell, before we even drafted him, you thought that his career could have been over, and it
was over.
Right at one point, he did considering retiring from football. But I mean, like you said, the market kind of demands it. Unfortunately, with the way that he's played, but I think that the Eagles, they were trying to retain him and keep him there, but it just didn't work out that way.
Yeah.
So,
no doubt. I think Carolina can be pretty good this year. I think that
looks like we ended up winning that trade. If you look. I mean, obviously we ended up losing out on the Minkah Fitzpatrick trade with Jonnu Smith and
but so did they.
No, agree. Yeah, both parties didn't win in that one. So
both parties sucked. And another hot take, if you guys want it, Zach Smackz calling it right now. Jonnu Smith will be a Miami Dolphin. He'll sign like a probably 1 year, $4 million deal.
Even after
come back to Miami.
Even after signing Greg Dulcich today.
Yeah,
for 1 year?
I still think so. Yeah, I mean, this guy was a practice squad player So yeah, I definitely think that
Jonnu
Jonnu
Smith
will
was
come
a
back.
productive. He was a productive tight end for us.
Yeah.
Different scheme now.
But I just don't think the Steelers utilize him. I don't think him and Aaron Rodgers were ever on the same page, nor was their offensive coordinator. So I'll take Jonnu Smith.
I mean, you could say that about Jonnu a few times, even when he had history in Atlanta and even on the Patriots. I mean, he really had his most productivity on the Miami Dolphins,
Agreed.
aside from when he had flashes of goodness when he played on the Titans. So,
Agreed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? That makes your take even a lot better because we did sign to our management the former GM of the Titans, which I think that also helped with Malik Willis because he drafted Malik Willis. Obviously, we know it was John Eric Sullivan and Jeff Halfley, but to get that guy and who was also there for Jonnu Smith's tenure, I mean, you could be onto something.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I just think that so we have the information that he liked playing here. So obviously from Bud. So obviously, why would he not want to come back? You know, and play
I'd
for
love to have
something?
Jonnu Smith
His house
back.
is here.
Yeah.
The guy already
Come on
knows
back.
he's made plenty of money. I think that he'd come back, and I think that this offense can compete. I think that obviously the defensive side of the ball is going to be a little bit tough this year. I think with the cornerbacks, hopefully Cater can come back healthy. And they could find a way to win some games. I do think that the win total set a little bit low, to be honest, because I do believe that if they didn't sign Malik Willis, the win total would have still been at 4.5 had they went with Quinn Ewers for the season. And now you got a guy that I believe can ball. I think that they go over the 4.5 wins for sure.
I was going to ask you, do you think the Miami Dolphins win total increased by 4.5? I was going to ask your father that.
I honestly, I don't care. I could care less what their win total is. For
Not about if you care. Do you think it's going to exceed 4.5?
Honestly, I really want them to stockpile draft picks. It's all
Right.
about draft capital right now. This team has done what they did in 2019 when they blew up this team. The plan was great.
Well, they did it the right way this time.
The execution was horrible, and now we got the right GM with I believe the right coach, and I do believe wholeheartedly. I've listened to these guys, and not only listen to them, their actions are speaking loud, and I think the upside's great, and I don't mind getting the number 1 pick next year. I'm okay with that. I'll root for him, but I really want to root for something for bigger things for this team.
It's fair. It's fair. It's tough to do that when
Where
you're
they are.
a huge fan. But
Yeah, especially when you have money invested into it.
Yeah.
Who wants to go see their team lose every Sunday, every
Facts.
time we play at home?
that's a fact.
So, but I was going to ask you guys, with the new regime, we knew they were going to clean house. We knew that they were going to make a lot of different adjustments to this team just based on the dumpster fire that Chris Greer left. My question to you guys is, as much as you guys dislike Tua, the fact that you have to still pay him $99 million and spread it out over those 2 years, did it not make sense just to keep him as a backup? Or
Absolutely not.
as like a third string?
Culture.
If you have to pay him anyway?
All about culture.
So just clean house.
Restart.
Agreed.
You cut your losses now. That's it. See you, man. That's
Whatever
it.
it is, that's
You don't need any of the drama in the back. Oh, should he play? Oh, should they have done this? Oh, should they have kept Greer? You completely refresh. He's off the wallpaper. He's off the jersey. He's off the books. See ya. Your first loss is your best.
Agree.
Cut it.
And the funny thing is about Tua, real quick, it's not a bad landing spot for him because think about it. He's playing in a dome, which is great for him. He's going to play in
Low expectation.
and then he plays in the Saints dome, and then the other 2 games are pretty much warm weather games: Carolina and Tampa.
We'll see if he gets on the field.
So listen, at the end of the day, for him, it's a good thing for him. But listen, good riddance. I mean, I never believed in him.
Me either.
And let's see what happens.
That fleeced us bad.
I don't know.
He fleeced us
But
bad.
listen,
$99 million in dead cap money, most in NFL history by $15 million, exceeded the Denver Broncos with Russell Wilson. So definitely a big fleece on that one.
You can't blame the player. You can only blame the owner.
You can blame the player.
and the GM because he's going to do what he's got to do to make money.
You can blame the player. The guy stopped caring about NFL. about
I mean,
playing
speaking of Russell Wilson, Denver made the right decision a few years ago when they decided to cut ties and release him, and
Sure.
Russell Wilson with the dead cap space.
Yep.
And look at the way that they flourished. Within
that.
those 2 years that they cut him,
Amazing.
they made the playoffs.
Incredible.
2 years. 2 years in a row while that money was spread out. They made it 2 years. So my question to you guys is, can Malik Willis be our Bo Nix?
I think he can. I absolutely think he can. I wouldn't have said all this, like I've been saying for months. I mean, I think we made, Kahari, 4 or 5 reels on this at this point. I think they can, dude. And I think they got a great deal. I mean, you paid a guy $22 million a year for a quarterback. They don't get paid that. You don't get paid that as a quarterback.
Definitely not.
And you're throwing him in a system here with still a good wide receiver and arguably a top 5 running back in the NFL in Devon Achane, who's a receiving back that can help Malik. And then he's an elite runner. Elite.
Achan's great.
Yeah.
He's an elite runner.
He's a dual quarterback.
I mean, when's the last time the Miami Dolphins have had this quarterback? We've never had it, and this is all we've ever wanted.
Listen, I agree. Now you're making me think like,
He's an elite runner.
They could blow up this 4.5.
And he's got a cannon.
They could probably win 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, they could.
Devon Achane,
If he gets healthy.
Devon Achane, Jalen Waddle, if healthy. This team is still
Top 3 center in the NFL.
right. Aaron Brewer,
Left tackle who's been nothing but ascending.
Uh-huh.
And, I mean, obviously there's still some holes, but the team isn't that bad.
Yeah, but we lost James Daniels.
Yeah. That one snap, he was incredible on that one snap.
We do need to focus on this defense, though, side. That's why I was going to ask you guys, what key position should Miami focus on in this upcoming draft?
They need a big
And
edge
free
rusher.
agency.
Well, they honestly, I think with Chop Robinson, there's a few other players there. Listen, you never know how they're going to flourish this next year under this new regime, but a glaring hole is still corner safety. You got to have
Everything.
cover.
The whole
guys.
defense,
Yeah,
other than Jerome Baker.
There's a lot there. There's a lot.
Baker.
Jerome Baker.
Sorry. God. I'm like
He's
looking
back.
at the
He's back.
I'm looking at the comment right now. He commented on Tua's post today. Last name Bake, I
Jerome
think his
Baker's
Instagram name
back.
is. I meant Jordan Brooks.
Jordan
Sorry.
Brooks, okay.
I was so dumb.
And you still got Terrell Dotson as well.
Yeah. Jerome Baker.
You
You guys been on 3 teams since us.
If they hold on to their pick, the guy from LSU is the guy they want to grab. If they hold on to 11, there is a good chance that they just may let that pick go and acquire more draft capital. But I'm good either way because the guy from LSU is going to fall right in their lap.
I don't even know who is it.
Mansour, and he's really good at LSU.
If
Great-
Ruben Bain,
great coverage.
Ruben Bain is still on the board at pick 11, that's who you go
close.
for.
I just
That's
don't
who you
think
go
I don't
for.
think he's going to last that.
Nah, they're saying he's going to be a top 3 pick now.
Or-
On Hard Rock, he's supposed to be number 3.
Oh really?
Or if for some reason if you can get Caleb Downs, I mean,
Yeah, he's
Caleb
good too.
Downs.
I mean
Great.
Yeah, he's projected to go around us too.
I
Yeah.
would love to get
if
Caleb
we could
Downs.
get Caleb Downs,
He's like the next Kyle Hamilton, I feel like.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's special. I watch his tape. Ohio State, man. He's great. He can hit. He can do it all. He's a Army.
maybe that's what they have their eyes on with the release, not the release, but with the trading of Minka Fitzpatrick for a bag of chips.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe
Listen, I'm telling you, this team can turn it around quick. I know we're huge fans and we're just saying this, but I truly believe that I don't even think this year's dead. I don't think we obviously make the playoffs, but I think that this team can pull out 7, 8 wins.
You mentioned Kader Kohu, obviously, who will be coming back this year. Also, too, Juju Brents, before he got hurt against
Yeah.
the Commanders,
Yeah.
he showed some
First-round pick.
He showed some greatness. So
Yeah.
we'll see what ends up happening with this young team. Obviously, I mean, it's going to be tough, but I think if the draft, it sounds like these guys, they know how to freaking execute in the draft, and
Yeah.
they want homegrown players. So
They got to get edge help, though. I mean, bad. I mean, we have no pass rush. I mean, teams
Yeah.
are going to absolutely light us up on defense. I mean, who do we have? I mean, really.
That's what I'm asking.
Chop Robinson, who else?
Yeah.
And he's not. He hasn't shown.
No,
us
there was
anything.
one other.
Who do we have on the edge?
Jordan Phillips? No,
Yeah, I mean, he's a DT, really.
DT,
but
yeah. I don't know.
Bad, bro. We need a lot of help on
Back there, we
It seemed like we
remember
had
it.
so much in the
Yeah,
beginning
because they
of
had
the
Chubb,
year.
they had Phillips,
Yeah,
they had all
yeah,
these guys,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you have
yeah.
2 guys that leave. And look, another thing, Bradley Chubb not even signed.
Right.
What does that say? What does that say?
Yeah, he's.
What happened to
he's-
him?
he's
He
a
was
shell.
he was like
He's a shell of himself, right?
he is
Complete shell.
not even signed.
And what's his name, too, that we had for a little bit of time? The guy that used to play on the Patriots used to always wear the sleeve. The other edge rusher that we...
Devon Dawchester or whatever?
Judon.
Matthew Judon, yeah.
But I'm just saying, we had a bunch of edge rushers
Yeah,
going into the season, and there they go.
That's a very good point. Well, listen, let's get off of this Miami Dolphins right now because it was a huge day in the NFL, as we said. I want you guys, I'll go last. Give me your biggest splash that you thought today was the best deal, starting with you, Dad.
Well, the best deal was for the player, not the team, which was Jalen Phillips signing a 4-year, $120 million deal. A little crazy there, $80 million guaranteed.
Wild.
That's a lot. I like him, but that might be an overreach.
Zach made a good point today. It seems like all of our ex-players from the Dolphins end up in Carolina. Robert
Signing
Hunt.
huge deals.
Yeah.
Huge deals.
Huge
Robert
deals.
Hunt, $100 million. Wow. The hell did that come from?
Enrico Dotto, you're welcome.
I know.
You're welcome. You would not be as relevant if it wasn't for the Miami Dolphins. Good luck. And
That conference is still a mess. I mean, even the Saints
Facts.
come
I just got what you said on that.
Yeah.
Got, like, what, 216 on us or something?
That was
Maybe
his
more.
homecoming game.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Rigo Dowdle ran for like 200 plus.
As a
Just signed
backup.
with Pittsburgh today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good for him.
I think that team actually needed him though.
Yeah.
Like him and Warren like side by side. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, also, too, this wasn't today, but I would obviously say the quiet thing in the room or the elephant in the room is Max Crosby to the
Yes.
Baltimore Ravens.
That was a win-win for both teams. That was a great.
Well, yeah, picks-wise, yeah.
I
for
like
sure.
it. I like it for both teams. I like what Vegas is doing. They have to acquire draft capital right now because they got this quarterback coming in, and they got to get an offensive line for that team. They got Genti.
They signed the biggest center deal in history today.
Yeah,
Tyler
but
Lindenbaum.
They need to do that. They need to do that, and they need to get draft capital too. So I think the Vegas did a great job. And Max Crosby, going to be 29 years old when the season starts. I think that's a great deal for the Ravens. The Ravens needed a pass rusher. They found him.
Well, the Ravens are obviously in Super Bowl win, like they're in win mode now. So I was going to ask you guys, should the Ravens now be Super Bowl favorites?
I mean, it's still tough. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't think that coach that they got, Jesse Minter, I think is their coach. I don't think that was their top choice. But I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Don't sleep on the Chargers.
Could be.
Love the Chargers.
I mean, I think they still need to figure it out at wide receiver and get a true number one. Obviously, I don't think Zay Flowers is a true number one wide receiver. So they need to figure that side out of the ball. But I did tell you at work the other day, Ryan Clark said, give Kyler Murray that offense and watch what he does. And mind you, Lamar Jackson is a two-time MVP candidate or winner, I'm sorry. And you really think you put Kyler Murray on that team that they win?
Absolutely not.
I just couldn't believe
He's not even signed.
ESPN.
Tua was signed before him.
Can't believe ESPN aired that. What landing spots do you like for Kyler Murray?
I think he should go back to the MLB.
Vikings.
I think he should. I think he should go back to the MLB while he still can.
He needs some tutelage. It seems like that's Minnesota Vikings is quarterback university over there.
I think the Vikings could definitely use him for sure.
I wouldn't mind to see it.
Him in Pittsburgh would be so weird.
Why?
I don't know. It should be weird. I could never see him in Pittsburgh outfit.
Has Aaron Rodgers signed anywhere?
No. But I mean, he would compete for a starting role in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
They don't have anyone.
I like that.
Him and Will Howard.
I think what's best for him is to go to Minnesota.
And Colts still haven't figured out the Daniel Jones situation yet, right?
No, he got tagged.
Right.
But someone could still sign him, though, right?
So.
Transition,
Yeah, I mean, the guy's coming off an injury. I think another big splash that didn't happen today was the Chiefs trading for Trent McDuffie to the Rams for a first-round pick and swapping a pick as well. I think that was a real big move, and they're actually favored right now to win the Super Bowl.
I want that Rams.
The Rams are first odds.
I like that pick a lot.
Yeah.
He's a really good corner.
That's great.
He's a big deal.
I mean, do you guys think, like, with the way that the Chiefs just offloaded him, do you think the Chiefs, will they even sniff the playoffs based on Patrick Mahomes coming back late?
I
don't even know where he is.
I don't think so. I think they need to move some parts and pieces around because I think that franchise has this great window of opportunity it's a large window with Mahomes, and I don't think that they're ever going to go to a point where they're in a rebuilding mode. I just don't.
As long as Mahomes is the quarterback, is what you're saying.
Of course, when you have a talent like that, you figure out a way to plug and play and get some guys, and sometimes you have to make some.
You look at New England when you say that. As long as Brady was on their roster, I'm pretty sure they made the playoffs every year.
Every year.
So
they tinkered all the time.
Yeah.
Belichick was great at that.
I guess it wasn't a big splash because neither one of you mentioned the Kenneth Walker signing today.
Yeah, I mean that was a pretty big signing. He got paid more money than any running back ever. In 3 years.
It's good for both parties there. I agree. They need a running game. They got one. He's solid. The only thing I'm concerned about is I hate paying for running backs. I just think there's just
that theory died though.
There's so many.
Saquon Barkley
that theory died. We talked about it. That theory died. I agreed with you on that theory for a long time. That theory's dead now.
Really?
It's dead.
Saquon
Look at all these guys that get paid and they're killing it right now. Saquon Barkley. I mean, there's way more than that. I'm just drawing a blank.
Henry was a good.
Derrick Henry, another one. I mean, these guys are taking their teams to another level, and I think Kenneth Walker's special.
Yeah,
I don't think he's like top 5.
But he's only a running back. He's not a catching receiver.
No, he's not.
He's none of that. He's just
up and down guy.
But he's really good at it. But that's what he is.
Yeah.
He's not. I don't even think he's a great blocker either. He's just a running back.
I don't either. I think another big signing today that I wanted to get to was Alec Pierce on the Indianapolis Colts. Just got paid top 10 money in the NFL.
And Pittman to the Steelers.
Yes. and
So-
signed an extension way lower than what Alec Pierce got paid.
He was ultra productive.
Yeah.
I mean, I was watching the fantasy league, and I was like, "Damn, how did I not get this guy?"
Yeah.
He was.
Who would have thought, though?
But can he keep it?
know.
Like, can he keep that up? I mean,
When they get
can he?
paid, you never know, Zach. You just never
mean,
know.
He's a guy I didn't see getting paid that kind of money. I mean, I thought that he was going to get paid, but maybe like a 2-year deal.
The Colts surprise me all the time. I just don't know where they're going.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Any move, Kahari, that you thought was interesting?
No, I mean, back to the whole Max Crosby take. I just feel bad for poor Joe Burrow being in that division, having to play twice a year. Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt, and now Max Crosby. I mean, that guy. Hopefully, his old line hands up.
Yeah.
I think Joe Burrow after today might consider retiring. Because I wouldn't want to play those teams twice a year.
Hopefully, they get that guy
That's
some
6
protection.
games of seeing the best pass rushers in the league.
Yeah. Speaking of Joe Burrow, I was like probably this close to him at UFC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and about this distance to Ben. I saw him.
How good were your seats?
Really good, dude. Like incredible seats. Like Miami doesn't even compare.
How
I mean, I was.
Looked like you were having a lot of fun there.
Oh,
You
it
were
was a
hitting a lot.
blast.
You were hitting a lot of picks on.
Yeah, I was hitting, and I gave some back, obviously.
did you?
Yeah, but no, I think like maybe row 13. I guess it would be equivalent to.
Wow.
But like the angle at T-Mobile is crazy. I can't explain it. It's like it's not like this.
Who plays at T-Mobile Arena again?
Vegas Golden Knights.
Right, but that's it. Not yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
that's
trying
it.
to think.
Yeah, it's just Vegas Golden Knights. But no, it was a great time. I hit the boots on the ground parlay.
All in that arena. They need a basketball team.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they need a basketball team.
I was sitting there thinking,
Well, they're getting baseball. They're going to get it. Obviously, they're going to get NBA.
For those arenas. Those arenas should be built for basketball and hockey.
I agree.
Most
I agree.
organizations have that around the league.
It's just crazy. Vegas right now. I mean, you could see, I don't know, people saying like whatever. It's dead. It's the furthest from dead.
A lot of it.
It's so slammed there. It's the Mecca. It's the best city in the world. It's not close. Best city in the
You
world.
can't move there.
It's not even that, but it's like I've tried to explain to people. It's not just about the gambling. I like being in the West Coast. It's a way better vibe than here. I'm telling you. I wouldn't live there full time, but I would love to live there for 4 months of the year. Being in the mountains, the air is so much fresher. It's just way more scattered. Like it's the best place ever.
It always
is.
feels.
I really
it
believe
always
it.
feels better when you're on vacation, but sometimes when you live there year round, I remember.
I didn't say year round though.
I know, but I remember going there with your sister back in the day. We went to Vegas on
That-
a trip, and it was brutally hot. That summer, that heat is brutal. It's
Yeah, but then at night it cools
110.
down.
Yeah.
Even in the summer it does.
It's not enjoyable.
And I went. This is a cool thing I did there, and then we'll get back on topic. But I went ATVing, and this was like a place where you just rent them. Like there's no instruction. So like if you rent it, you don't know what you're doing. You're either just wasted your money because it's manual. All the ATVs are stick shift. So if you don't know how to drive that, you're not even driving. You wasted your money. They're all manual.
How'd you know how to do it? You
I just-
want to chat GPT?
I'm a driver.
Figure it out.
I'm a driver, naturally born.
Gotcha.
I know how to do all that stuff really well. So I got right on. We were flooring them, and they're just like, "Go ahead, see you in 2 hours." Going miles of desert, don't even know where we are. Miles up and down
No sign.
cliffs, hills. I mean, you could just fall off a cliff and not even know. I mean, it's insane. I mean, we went back, and I said, "I was like, does anyone like die doing this?" They're like, "Yeah." That's what they said. Yeah. Because there's no instruction, none.
Is there signage to tell
No, you're in the middle of the desert.
How
It's
do you know how to
government
get back?
property.
How do you know how to get back?
There's a huge American flag sign that you can see miles out, and it will get you back.
gotcha.
But you can just ride these things and never come back. I mean, it was absolutely insane. I mean, Bruno's like jammed on the brakes. He's like, "Holy shit, almost fell off a cliff." Wow. I mean, you're looking down, and you're like, "How did we just get up here?" I mean, it's just being in the desert. It's so cool, and then like from miles out, you could still see Vegas. It was really cool.
It's awesome.
Now that the Miami Dolphins have become the Green Bay Dolphins, how many players do you guys think from the Miami Dolphins are going to go to the Los Angeles Chargers?
That's a good question.
Because I don't know if you just saw, they just signed our old guard, Cole Strange.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that.
So now they have Cole Strange,
Ingold.
Alec Ingold,
They're gonna get more.
possibly Tyreek Hill, possibly Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, possibly Chubb, and they already got what's his name, Deshaun Hand.
Yeah, but that was from last year's
Yeah.
free agency. Yeah,
I mean
crazy.
that happens all the time. I mean, if you have a coach like McDaniel can know who he wants and who he doesn't want, who's a good fit. So that's a pretty common thing to happen. I mean, look what the Dolphins did with Malik Willis. They saw that guy in and out of practice every day. They know his work habits.
Right.
They obviously wanted to sign him because they already saw what he did in practice, not just on game tape.
Right.
Right.
He auditioned in front of them.
Correct.
Of
And it was
course.
also familiarity, which is why he came here.
100%,
We forget
right.
our DC, what is it, Sean Duggan, or how do you say his name?
I don't even know who our DC is.
Sean Duggan, I believe, is that is our DC, but he came over from Green Bay. Obviously, you got Eric Sullivan, and along with Jeff Halfley. I mean, familiarity is what landed that guy over here. So
And the best part is those guys were on the defensive side of the ball, and they're still vouching for him.
Not only that, too. What did Malik Willis show you last year? He can play in cold weather.
Yeah, he can.
He can. He played Baltimore.
That's a breath of
He
fresh
played
air.
Baltimore.
You got to rewatch that game. I'm telling
I'm
you.
gonna start. I'm
It
gonna
was-
start rewatching.
I was like, who is this guy? I was like, this guy's a backup.
But I remember liking.
I mean,
him.
you know what game
I
I'm talking
remember I
about.
liked him in college, and then I kind of forgot about him because I think he faded.
Liberty.
quickly and-
Liberty.
Right.
Yeah.
And I remember him fading. I remember watching some of the tapes, and because I do like to watch college, and I like to see how they were going to transcend.
He wasn't developed yet, man.
No, he
wasn't,
wasn't. No.
We've talked about that, though.
Yeah, and that's
talked
what-
about that.
That's more the norm is for quarterbacks to go 3-4 years before they start.
Yeah,
figuring
he's
it out.
26.
Of course.
Bo Nix is
I love
25.
it. I
Yeah.
love it.
He earned himself this job.
It's a winner of a sign.
It's exciting.
I'm fired up, dude.
It's a no-lose
I
situation.
really am, honestly.
And you still get the benefit of having our backup quarterback
When you were
Quinn
Quinn
Ewers.
Ewers to develop too. So it's a no pressure situation. Gives these guys a chance to develop. No, there's low expectations.
I want a rebuild like the Rams.
yes,
That's
yes.
the type of rebuild
too.
I want. But you got to have a Matthew Stafford, but maybe not because you got a Bo Nix. But like I said, I want to rebuild like the Rams. They didn't fall off that long.
No.
Patriots are a different story. I mean,
That's such a fluke.
Yeah, I hate.
I wish
don't
I
even
put
wanna give
every
them
single
credit.
dollar to my name on that game. Didn't even watch it and just went to bed.
Which
on
one?
Seattle. I was so I don't even know why I overthought it. I was on Seattle. I was telling everyone Seattle, and then I'm like, you know what? They're gonna cover. It's so dumb.
I had it
Yeah, I wish I put
plus 150.
thousands on
I
that.
had 1,000 on them.
Yeah.
Paid me 2,500.
I should have put so much more money on that game. I mean, that wasn't it. There was two teams. One of them was in the minor leagues, and the other team was in the pro.
Yeah, it wasn't even.
I mean, it wasn't even
When
show
when
up.
You were hyping up the Patriots. I was like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
The Seahawks from pretty much the whole season were a machine.
You know who I think we're sleeping on, and you like to usually give them credit. They're like I think they're your team over in New York. The Giants, they did. I like that pickup with Isaiah Likely. I like
They
that.
didn't do
signing.
enough, though. We were just talking about that.
I agree. They probably didn't do enough, but obviously to see what they did last year, I don't know how long Scadaboo is going to be out.
Yeah.
But obviously having Jackson Dart and then obviously Malik Neighbors should be coming back this year. That should be a solid team defensively as well.
Defensively,
And
they're already good.
And new head coach.
I hope they do well. I really like the Giants. Just a matter of fact, they would have been my favorite team if I wasn't a Dolphin fan as a young boy. But
Not the Jets.
no, I grew up in a Jet household. If you don't know that, I grew up in a Jet household. But I was a Dolphins fan because I was born in '64. So '72 Dolphins was my first real, interest in football, and I just love that team. So, that's how I became a Dolphin fan. But if I didn't, I would have been. I would have been a Giants fan actually.
Yeah. I think that team, as like you said, their defense is already pretty good. I mean, I think they could have made more moves. I really do. I think they could have signed a Tyler Algier. Today.
And I would say also, too, speaking on free agency, something that was just an interesting signing to me was Travis Etienne to New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, very weird.
That was weird. So that just makes me wonder, what does Alvin Kamara future look like? And then also, too, as Jacksonville, why would you let him walk away? I mean, I guess they had Tank Bigsby as their backup. But I'm just saying, why?
No, he's
on
He
the
won
Eagles.
Eagles, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Been on the Eagles the whole
so
year.
who's
They
the
have
run-
Tudor, your rookie from last year.
Okay, so maybe they see something in him that we don't.
Yeah.
But I just think that I thought Etienne had a comeback year last
He
year.
did. He
Obviously,
did.
that's what led him to get paid. But would you guys, after losing Alexander Mattison last year with that neck injury, would you want Miami to sign a big back like Alvin Kamara just to have him?
Is he a free agent?
No, but you don't know if he's going to get released. You don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, I see.
I'm saying if he became available. I mean, you'd have A-Chain, you still got Jalen Wright, and you still have Ollie Gordon, obviously.
I wouldn't even mess with their backfield. They're fine right now. I think they need to focus on
Yeah,
the
defense,
defensive side
bad.
of the ball. edge rusher,
True.
corners. I think that's where they need to focus.
You know why? Because we actually got 4 running backs. Malik Willis.
And I'd like to see him get.
Yes.
I'd like to see him get a receiver in this draft too. Someone
That we have to.
We talked about that today. Zach and
I think Waddle's hanging out on his own over there.
But you need a big body. You need a big body wide receiver.
Yeah.
You really do.
Thank you. This is the point in the show where it's going to get crazy. Mike Evans.
Yes.
What type? No, not yes. I'm on the opposite
He's
side
on the
of
opposite
that.
side.
I don't like the signing.
I was shocked.
Mike
to see
Evans has
that.
been regressing. 11 out of 12 seasons, 1,000 yards. Hasn't been available to play a full season in the last 3. I don't like that signing for $20 million a year. I don't.
No, I was just yesing the fact that he got picked. Sam
Fran.
Sam Fran, right? I saw that and I was like, wow. Yeah, he's
Back nine.
It's totally back nine. But honestly,
There's a reason Tampa didn't keep him.
I also feel I know everyone's, the Eagle fans do still like their big receiver, but I never liked him very much
Who,
either.
Brown?
Yeah.
Why don't you like him?
Because
I was talking
I
about
don't,
that
for a
today.
big guy like that, he needs to win more 50-50 balls, and I just don't see that. And he's dropped some passes.
But his quarterback can't throw him the ball.
It's a little staticky, Ben.
Yeah, a little bit.
The quarterback has to get him the ball in order to win the 50
not a good passer.
ball.
But
Yeah,
there's
I agree
also,
with
but there's also been some really good passes that he's just like he's missed.
He did.
Yeah,
in,
he did
in
miss
his
a
last
couple.
playoff game.
I don't love him. I know a lot of people do, and even their Eagle fans love him. And I'm like, I don't see it.
I mean, would you take a Diggs? I don't think. You know what? Go back to what we said about Tua earlier.
baggage.
It's Tua as far as the drama earlier. I do think that the Miami Dolphins they're just trying to focus on getting drama out,
Right.
just
Good
growing
personality.
It,
Why
just
not?
good personality. But I did see Romeo Doubs might be a person that we can
that
target.
wouldn't be a bad pick.
More Packer people.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You
could
get
see that
someone in the
happening.
draft. There's plenty. You can get a
Yeah,
receiver.
I don't. I'm not in love with him though, to be honest, dude.
Just
You never were.
Just get
Yeah.
receivers.
He's okay. I mean, he'll have 3 touchdowns in one game and then not even catch a ball the next game. I mean, it's incredible. That guy's burned me before bad.
Tate from Ohio State could be. He didn't do so well in the combine. And
He did it?
but no, he was a little slow. But when you watch the tape of him, go to what's that draft site I always tell you to go to?
NFL 247 or something.
No, the Tankathon.
Oh, Tankathon.
Tankathon's an excellent website. For
I just
that.
have to say one thing about him. The only reason he could have been better is obviously you got your best player on the other guy.
What are you talking about?
Like in college, like I'm saying, it opens up the field for him to be a little bit better because all the attention's on who's the other receiver they have? The guy that's going to be a first pick overall.
for Ohio
Oh,
State.
Ohio
Yeah.
State. Whatchamacallit? Jeremiah Smith.
Right. So I'm
Yeah.
saying it opens up the field a little bit more for Tate.
Can I tell you? Go to Tankathon, watch the tape of Tate, and you will say, "This guy's the real deal." I like him a lot. I think he catches the ball. I think he also can get yards after a catch. I think he's going to be a special player in the NFL, and he could follow the Dolphins, especially since he had a not so good combine.
Yeah. Shit, I'd take him. Have Waddle and him. Why not?
I mean, if he falls in love, any one of those
That
guys
offense would be fine.
Yeah, one
That
of those-
offense is good.
one of those guys.
Our offense is solid.
Like our offense is good. If they could somehow just get some people on defense, if they get this guy Tate, I don't.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Ruben Bain. Caleb Downs.
He's not coming out of the top 10. He's not
All
even
right,
coming
Caleb
out of the top
Downs,
5.
man.
He's not
Okay,
even
but
coming out of the top 5.
wait.
not.
Slow down, guys. You guys act like John Eric Sullivan cannot trade up. We can get some.
not gonna
You don't
trade
need to trade up.
Why?
This team needs to
'Cause
trade.
he's not gonna do
if
it.
anything, they trade down.
Right.
And they get out of the first round.
Right.
Or they grab someone in
Trying
a
to
need
stack up.
spot. And there's plenty of guys that are going to be hovering around 11.
If I was to trade, it would be for him, but they're not going to do
and
it.
first of all, I need to know
gonna
what
do it.
side you're on. Are you on your dad's side or my side? Are we trying
Which
to?
one?
Are we actually trying to be great this year? Trying to exceed the expectation?
I want us to be
Are
great.
you trying to tank with your dad over
I
here?
want us to be
Because you
great.
let him be a little bad influence. I was all fired up. This man was running around the dealership today. Woo! We got Malik Willis. We were on fire today.
Yeah,
Because
but-
honestly, I woke up out of bed. I was scratching my eyes a little bit with this time change. I was like, okay, Tua's gone. Whatever. Like, we saw the writing on the wall. But then and we were actually getting clowned by some people at work. Oh, you guys lost your franchise quarterback. Not knowing that, hey, we about to get our new franchise quarterback
Right.
in just a little bit of time. And he goes by the name of Malik Willis, a.k.a. Wheels. Miami Malik is what they
So happy about it.
Let's build this the right way. We're not into instant gratification here. We signed Malik Wilson. Here we go. The team is going to be better. I agree with you based on what we were talking about today, and I'm starting to digest it all. I think they are going to be a better team, better than certainly 4.5 wins. But
There's your answer.
I'm okay. I'm okay getting the draft capital.
You didn't want to give an answer.
Over.
Didn't want to
Over.
give
It
give
is.
an answer. But I wanted to say something because speaking of, we talked about rebuilds earlier. We talked about the Rams when they did their rebuild. We talked about the Broncos doing a small rebuild.
Chiefs.
What happened, dude? What happened to the team you used to be on fire?
Lions.
For? Dude, what's going on with Detroit?
Yeah, that team's done.
I don't know if I would say they're done.
There's too much. There's too much.
They've done nothing and lost people.
Hold on.
They've done nothing and lost people. That's what they've done.
They still have a lot of talent on that team. I would not give up on them. They have cornerstone players, running back. I think they lost. They're going to lose the other running back, Montgomery. Correct. So the Gibbs is going to have more of a workload. By the way, I think Gibbs is going to be.
They already lost Montgomery.
Yeah, I know they lost Montgomery, right?
Yeah.
So I think Gibbs is going to be a great fantasy guy if as long as he remains healthy throughout the season because he's going to get more workload. That team still has a lot of talent. I wouldn't sleep on them. Green Bay is going to be bad. You could see that happen.
Green Bay is going to be bad.
Yeah, well, they're letting some players go. Look at.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to be great, but I don't know
afford-
about bad. But
Well, who's in that division? We got Packers. We got Lions.
You got the Bears. I think the Bears.
Bears.
I don't think there's going to be a regress of the Bears. I think
Heck no.
the coach quarterback combination is outstanding.
I think what you saw with Ben Johnson and that team
That's the
last
real
year,
deal.
I think they're on the up and up.
I'm staying
And
with them.
and
I'm
speaking of the
riding
Bears, not to keep jumping back to the Dolphins, Malik Willis. Willis, he dueled out with Caleb Williams last year, and Caleb
That's what I'm
Williams
telling you.
was
That's
hot
another-
at that time.
That's another piece they lost. They lost a really good backup quarterback. They lost their GM to us, or our we have a GM.
It wasn't their GM. He was like,
their
he was,
assistant
but
GM.
yeah.
But my point is that I didn't really believe that much in Green Bay anyway. They finish 7th? They barely got into the playoffs.
Well, also they had an injury. Obviously, Micah Parsons went out. Obviously, towards the end of the season, Jordan Love was not healthy at the end of the season when they were in the postseason. And then there was whatchamacallit, their tight end. What's their
they lose Rashawn Gary?
Tucker Kraft.
Tucker
also was
Kraft,
hurt.
yeah.
That team was just banged up. I don't think they're going to be as bad as you're thinking. The Packers. I don't. But you are right. They did lose most of their staffing coach to the Miami Dolphins because I mentioned Sean Duggan. I think he was their linebackers coach over there. Jeff Hafley, who was their DC, and then obviously their scouting guy. Still got Matt LaFleur. You know what? I might side
Still
with
got Matt LaFleur.
I still might side with you because he was almost on his way out. That team might have some shambles. I might give it that, but I'm gonna say pump the brakes on them a little bit.
I think the Packers are fragile. That's probably the best word to describe. They're fragile right now.
Okay. All
I
right.
mean, they still got a quarterback, but they're fragile, and he's good at times, and he's not so good at times.
Fellas, he's over here checking his parlays. But I was going to say to you,
cooked. Absolutely cooked.
another team we did not mention today that I don't believe did anything really big in free agency in our division, Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Yes, you signed DJ Moore, which, okay, whatever. But he ain't going to be the answer for you guys. He's not.
No,
He's not.
This is a big year for them. You have a great.
this is a big year for them.
Wait, big year in what way? You mean Super Bowl or bust, or what are we talking about? Because there's always Super Bowl or bust with Josh Allen and the Bills. So what are we talking about?
When you have one of the top
quarterback,
top quarterback, top 3 for sure. I think
one.
he's the best.
He's
I think
number
he's
one.
the best. I think overall he's the best.
He's number 1.
I think that there are some challenges that the Bills are facing because they still lost a lot of players. They had to get under the cap.
lot.
Right? But you got a great quarterback, and sometimes you could figure things out, and they can get lucky in the draft. And
let me ask you a question, because you just said that Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the league. You just said that, correct?
Yes.
All right, and then you also said earlier that the Chiefs will always have a chance as long as they have Patrick Mahomes.
Correct.
Let me ask you a question with Josh Allen, because we said Tom Brady always was making the playoffs. Will the Bills always make the playoffs as long as they have Josh Allen?
Yes.
You know why I would only agree with that? Because they're in our division. You got to get past the Jets.
you don't. The Jets, they're going to pass the
Dolphins.
Jets and the Dolphins. So it's now them and the Patriots, right? And who knows? The Patriots could have a fall off.
I hope so.
They could have a fall.
I'm praying for the
but
downfall.
The Bills could figure this thing out. And despite losing a lot of players, I think when you have that quarterback, you can get a receiver. They still understand their team and they understand what it takes to win. And I don't discount the Bills ever. As a matter of fact, I think they're winning that division next year.
Well, Zach, you were a big fan of them signing Joe Brady in that head coaching position after you said Sean McDermott wasn't going to get fired. That was something I was actually right about. He didn't give me credit on the Zach Smackz page. Okay. But anyways, with that being said, I honestly, I do think that they had a lot of off-season turmoil and changes as well.
Yeah.
So
they had a horrible press.
and then just the way we talked about
they had a
that.
horrible
We talked
press
about that. The way that they treated. What's their wide receiver that we were just saying?
Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman, dude, and the owner.
Incredible. How
You
do
know
do that?
what? They might, and the way that they lost to the freaking Broncos. I don't know. I pray on their downfall, but again, I do agree with you. Josh Allen's their quarterback. They'll probably be solid again, especially with us being in a rebuild. But we'll see. I do want to ask you guys with 10 minutes left. Are you familiar with Keep 3, Cut 5?
No, what is
I love that.
So Keep 3, Cut 5 essentially means I'm going to let you blind rank 8 positions of former Miami Dolphin quarterbacks. You don't know what next name is coming, but you're going to have to try to remember you only are able to keep 3 and cut 5. I want you guys to try to mutually agree on these quarterbacks as best as you can,
Okay.
even though you guys think differently.
Keep 3, cut 5.
So Keep 3, Cut 5. I'm going to keep notes. This is Keep 3, Cut 5, former Miami Dolphins quarterback edition. You guys ready? First name up, Brock Osweiler.
Cut.
Alrighty. So we're going to cut Brock. Second name up, Ryan Tannehill.
Keep. Have to.
Ooh.
The list is real bad. I'm already knowing. In my head. That's the other one.
but he's on the bottom of my keeps.
All right. Fair
But
enough.
I still I didn't think he was all that bad.
Jay Cutler.
You cut.
Cut.
Okay.
God, didn't like him.
No. Terrible.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, it's
He was
close.
productive.
It's close, but you got to cut him.
You said
What?
cut him?
You keep him.
I
I mean, he was good for us.
I might put him ahead of Ryan Tannehill just from a
Yeah,
productive.
you're right.
productivity
I can't cut
standpoint.
him
Yeah, I keep
because I'm
keep-
sure as hell
keep-
not. I'm sure as hell not keeping Tua
right,
for what he did to us.
All right. So wait. Are we sure?
Yeah,
We're,
you
keeping,
have to keep him.
we're keeping Tannehill.
We're keeping Fitzmagic?
Fitzmagic.
Yeah, we're keeping
If you see this video,
I
'cause
like
we know
Fitz.
you love
I
us.
like Fitz. I think he was.
All right. Remember, you only have one spot left to keep, guys. So
Oh, okay.
be generous. All right. Tua Tagovailoa.
Bye.
Wow, that was quick. Dang. Chad Pennington.
Oh, keep.
Okay. Yeah.
He was Chad Pennington.
Chad?
Chad Pennington was.
Well, that
great
means
with-
that we're keeping him over Chad Henne. That means we're cutting Chad
Hold
Henne.
on. We haven't even gotten there yet. So you guys,
Pennington was.
so we're
really
keeping
good for
Chad
himself.
Pennington.
Really good. Really good.
Yeah.
we're keeping
keeping-
Chad Pennington.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
Alrighty.
He's ahead of all of them right now so far.
So we already kept. So that means, with that being said, because you guys already kept all your guys, that means you guys cut Brock Osweiler, you
Yes.
guys cut Jay Cutler, you guys cut Tua, but then you guys also cut Dan Marino and Chad
No,
Henne.
no. I
That's the game, though.
That's
I
the
didn't- I
game.
didn't know that.
That's why we
All
were
right,
thinking.
change
How
that.
would you not know? There's no
my,
changes.
Here's my quarterback ranking.
That was
based on-
good.
Yeah, it was great.
Dan
'Cause I
Marino,
wasn't
number
thinking-
one by far, the best quarterback ever. I'm not saying this as a homer. He was just the best quarterback ever, despite not winning the Super Bowl. Secondly, Chad Pennington was an excellent Dolphin quarterback, and I would say the third one you probably have to keep is
Fitzmagic.
Fitzmagic.
You can't rewrite your wrongs, though.
Those were the three. Listen, those were the three best quarterbacks.
But
in the
I
Dolphins
knew you
history.
guys were getting so
Besides
greedy.
Bob Greasy.
I knew you guys.
forgot about Bob Greasy.
Yeah, you
No,
didn't
but
put
that's
Bob
before our
Greasy
time.
either.
That's when dinosaurs was on the TV.
yeah, that's
Listen,
about
TVs were black and white. We didn't watch it then. Listen, I knew you guys were getting greedy. That's why I did it the way I did. I said,
Yeah,
you guys
sneaky.
got to know that Dan Marino is going to be mentioned. I was like,
I said Chad Henne before I thought of Dan Marino. What is wrong with me?
So and then Chad Pennington was the only Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, playoff win that you and I have seen.
yeah.
There isn't a question
2008,
in my
right?
mind.
Yeah.
No.
No.
2000. Sorry.
No, 2008. It was 2008. I was in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. I remember. I was
No,
on
but we haven't won in 25 years.
Let me look at that list one more time.
Oh no! Last time we
We made it.
to a
Correct.
Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you got
You're
me
right.
confused. I was at the
Sorry.
game,
You're right.
I was
did
at
tell
the
me
game.
that. You did tell me that.
right, Dad? We went to that game.
Which one?
2008 when we played the Jets in the playoffs in Middlelands.
We didn't play in the playoffs. We won the game to go to the division to win the division. The Jets had a very remote chance of getting in. That was that was the only year the Dolphins won the division where the Patriots didn't.
Who was our quarterback that
And
year?
the
Pennington?
Dolphins were tied, and they won on the tiebreaker versus New England. That was the year that Brady got injured.
Pennington.
Yeah, it's Pennington, right?
Chad Pennington.
Chad Pennington was great for the Dolphins. Great. Not good.
Former
great.
Jet.
He,
Former
he-
Jet.
He had a problem with his arm. He got
Yeah,
hurt
shoulder,
a little bit.
twice.
Shoulder. But he was great. And I have this down solid. This order is Marino, Pennington, Fitzpatrick, Tannehill, Henne, I got to put Tua in there
You're
somewhere.
gonna get crucified by the.
Tua,
You'll
yeah,
get crucified.
Cutler, Brock Osweiler, and that's it. The rest of them are. That's it. That's the order.
Yeah,
That's
I would
the
say. Yeah, I mean,
you guys.
I ruined your game though.
No, the thing
You
is
didn't
about
ruin it.
No, the
we
thing
already
is
got it clipped.
The thing that facts. The thing is about Tua is that you just had that one crazy year that many quarterbacks for us haven't had that year. He had that one great year, but overall,
2023.
he's trash.
Once the defense has figured out what he could do and what he couldn't do,
Right, it was done.
Easily
Exactly.
done. Every NFL defensive coach went back to the drawing board and
They were
said, "This is how we stop."
licking their lips before
Yeah,
playing
exactly.
So is it Mike McDaniel?
Whoever he looks at first, it's an interception. That was
So is it? We're gonna find out. We're gonna learn if it was. I'm using your own words against
Okay,
you, buddy.
go ahead,
You
go
said
ahead.
this today at work. You said. I asked you about Mike McDaniel.
Sure.
You said, teams figured out his scheme. So what I'm asking you is if he has success with the Chargers or if he makes the Chargers worse, then you could also arguably say it was a joint effort of Tua and McDaniel. Or you could try to pinpoint one or the other.
Can I say something about McDaniel? I think he's a brilliant offensive
Agreed.
mind. I think Tua was the problem, clearly.
And he couldn't say it out loud publicly.
McDaniel is a great offensive coordinator. He understands how to get guys open, motion. Watch. That's why I love the Chargers this year. Jump on the Chargers this year. Zach Smack fans, jump on the Chargers.
So you
bet them every game.
So you said
You'll love it.
you said that Mike McDaniel was brilliant, which I agree with. But you also saw what that team looked like when Tua was not present. Every time Tua was hurt, you saw what that team looked like with the Skylar Thompson, with the Teddy Bridgewater.
But they were bad.
My point, his scheme is still there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he
but they
didn't
were
have
so
any.
bad.
You're going to see a really good Chargers team this year.
Okay.
I'm just telling.
That's his
Just
team.
watch on it.
That's his
And
team.
listen, I nailed the Bears last year. I nailed Carolina. Nailed
Yeah, he did,
Carolina
he did.
last
the Bears
year.
pick.
Listen, I had 5 NFL teams. The Broncos. I was all over that. And I'm telling you, Chargers by far is the team you got to jump on.
far.
And they got the salary cap.
Yeah, I don't.
They don't have an offensive line, but we'll
They'll
see.
make it happen.
And an offensive
They're
line is
fine.
what gets you to the Super Bowl.
They're going to get. They have plenty of money, and all those guys are hurt. Some of those are going to come back healthy, and some they're going to get
You
free.
think they're the top team coming out of the AFC? No question.
No question.
number one team.
No
You
question.
heard it here first, guys.
No question. You can clip that. Clip that.
You heard him. You heard him.
Chargers. And you know what's disappointing? I'll tell you the team that disappoints me and frustrates me the most: Texans.
Oh, they're done.
Oh, they're so-
They're
But
done.
what's-
They're so
it-
done.
They had a nice
Quarterback
signing
is
today,
holding-
though.
Their
Reed
quarterback-
Blankenship.
Yeah,
right
I
there.
like that.
Why are you not
That's
talking about
it.
Rashid Shaheed? That's your
That was
boy.
an awful signing, by
That's
the way.
your boy.
I know
Yeah,
I'm going to
what
get
happened?
crucified for that. How are you going to sign a guy for $51 million and all he does is return kicks?
I didn't get it.
He's not even involved in the off. You can take this guy. Listen to this right now, people. I'm a degenerate. Okay, I understand this shit. You could take the guy under 1.5 receptions every game, but take his over yards and you will win.
Right.
He will get one catch for 50 yards and then be non-existent the rest of the game.
He was.
It's like insane. I've never seen anything like it.
Either
The
they
guy's
can't-
not involved on the offense.
I don't get. Maybe he's not a good route runner. I
He's
don't
not
get
good.
It. I don't
He's just
get it.
fast.
He is fast.
That's all he is.
He's
I would have
incredible.
never signed that guy.
He's
I would have taken
incredible.
Nick Westbrook and Keeney before him.
Yeah, I didn't get
No,
that.
I'm
I
kidding.
heard that,
Totally kidding about
I
that
heard
part.
that today. I was like, what?
Yeah. Like, why would you do that? And other people on Twitter were like, there was not even a market for him.
No.
You
I
just
didn't get
jumped
it.
out and gave the guy whatever. Yeah. Here's 51. Does that sound good?
Wait. And this is the same team that got rid of Kenneth Walker.
Right.
Yeah.
But you signed him for more money than you would have signed
Listen,
Kenneth
they,
Walker.
They won the Super Bowl. We should shut up.
Yeah, but
They did something
make stupid
right.
decisions.
That's
an emotional decision they made on that one.
I think that was a very, very.
He has no market.
questionable- I thought
You
it was
don't.
incredibly-
You're going to pay a kickoff returner in today's kickoff
no,
return?
He's not involved in the.
He's had 5 in his career. Yeah, that's a big game changer.
Yeah, that was a
He
mistake.
doesn't catch balls.
think-
His line every game is 20 yards.
He's going to be the new Braxton Berrios.
Yeah, it's the
Ram-
same pick, same player.
It's a California Super Bowl next year. Rams and Chargers.
Is it? It's L.A. next year. Yeah,
LA. And is the game in LA?
yeah,
Holy crap! Get
it's in L.A. next year.
Book
Positive.
It was just in LA last
It was
year.
in San Fran.
Yeah. So, I mean, well.
And it's going
I mean,
to LA,
California-
right
I'm
back
thinking
to
California.
California,
My
huh?
bad.
California.
Yeah, it's L.A. And then after that,
California.
correct me if I'm wrong, it is New Orleans
When did
or Atlanta.
when
It's
did
either
the
New Orleans
Dolphins
or
get
Atlanta.
the
100%.
So when is Malik playing in Miami Gardens
It's happening.
for the Super Bowl?
It's happening.
I
He will.
might-
He
I
will
might
bring
even-
home a ring.
I might.
He
even
will
go to
do
a-
it.
I might even go to a game this year, the Dolphin game. I might. Even
There we go.
do that.
I got better seats now this year. I'm away from
Looking
these
forward
clowns
to it.
I sat next to.
Nice.
What if they
Clowns with a
tune
red
in? What
nose.
if they tune in
Clowns with a
here?
red nose.
I sat next to some idiots.
He's a few rows in front of me now.
Yeah.
They shouldn't mess with Smackz.
I was in row 13 on the left side. I'm now row 11 on the right side on Kahari's side.
But I'm just
You're
like,
17, right?
I'm just like 8 rows behind him.
What are you?
19.
Oh, 19.
Well,
You
yeah.
guys are
Did
sitting
you-
together?
No. We have always had these seats.
Is there a divorce happening here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been the same before.
Guys,
Did you even look,
guys
by the
even-
way, to
you
see
guys even go to
if
the
you could
Panthers
move
games?
I
up?
wasn't going to move.
No.
you go to the
I like
Panthers.
because of Ryan,
Ryan.
Do you go to the Panthers games anymore?
We're still trying to figure that out for tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm going.
So sad.
I'm
so
should
sad.
be there.
Hopefully Pedro's
And by the
tuning in.
way-
Pedro, I'm leaving early tomorrow. I'm
There we
going.
go.
By
I
the
can
way,
actually say that.
by the way,
Brian's tuned in for 10 seconds.
Incriminate myself, of course.
I am. What's the GM's name again?
John Eric Sullivan.
John Eric. I love him, by the way. I've been watching. Sorry, I don't know his name well enough.
Haven't played one second or one snap of
No,
football.
but
Already love John Eric
could
Sullivan.
tell. You could tell, and the moves they're making, everything's matching up perfectly. This is exactly what I wanted. If we can get someone like him to be just like Bill Zito, the future's
Of
very
course.
bright.
Yeah.
Bill Zito.
course.
I love Bill Zito. I think he's the best.
We'll talk Panthers next time, but Bill Zito is salivating about next year, thinking
Yeah.
about a healthy roster that he's going to have
He
next
is.
year.
He is.
He
They
is
kept
salivating.
Bob though.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not too happy
Well, not
about
an
that, to
extent,
be
but
honest.
there's no. He didn't get signed yet.
And then Kachuk coming out saying, we're going to do everything we can. No, dude, the guy's 37. Enough. Let's get someone else.
You see, they're shutting down Marchand. It looks.
Yeah,
like.
I know.
Yeah, he's hurt.
But, dude, is it just me? Or are they like giving up?
I don't know.
They're giving up.
I don't know.
It's like weird, bro.
Before we
It's like weird.
Before we cut, let's do a quick recap. I said we were going to talk
It's
about
getting
Panthers.
weird. They're
But
giving
dude,
up.
I find myself so often now, and you know my Heat are on a run right now.
I know,
But I
trust me.
still am tuning into the Panthers.
Sorry, I watched every minute of the Heat
Did you
game
hit
last
that
night.
or no?
No, lost by 1.
Oh, my
Duncan
gosh.
Robinson over 1.5 threes, finished with 1.
Oh, yeah. But the-
Shot like 9 of them.
Mind you, I was talking about the Panthers, but mind you, the Heat didn't have freaking Andrew Wiggins or
I watched the whole game.
Dude,
I didn't miss one play. It was
looked
incredible. They were
anyways,
up by 30 the whole game.
dude, let's just recap real quick. Coming off the Olympics, we play freaking Toronto Maple Leafs. We look good. I'm like, all right, we beat the Leafs. Obviously, who's not having a good year, but I was happy. Then obviously, we lose to Buffalo. Stupid.
Buffalo's the best team in the NHL right now.
Dude, honest.
They are.
I'm sure you watched that
I didn't
game.
miss
I'm
1
sure
second.
you watched that
They won the game 8-7 against
I
Tampa.
Against
thought I'd
Tampa.
never hear that. Buffalo's.
They were the worst team in the league. You don't
I
understand.
know.
No, they started off this year as the worst team in the league.
Wow.
But that goalie,
they're the best team now.
That goalie interference goal was BS against freaking Daniil Tarasov. Obviously, I mean, it was goalie interference. So we lose that game. Then we lose to the freaking Islanders. They come back and freaking beat us. Then we lose to the New Jersey Devils, not the Red Devils. The New Jersey Devils. We
out,
lose
Russ.
to them. And then after that, we finally beat. I think it was Detroit.
Yes, Detroit,
I'm
3-1.
Just make sure I did my sequence. Chucky had a hat trick.
I know. Do
Dude,
you want to know something really terrible?
If you would have bet
Ben,
that,
we're out of here in 2 minutes. I promise. Not even. This is painful. I never bet against my team, and I didn't put money on it myself, but I gave out Detroit that night against the Panthers, and I was like, got double screwed. Disgusting.
we're gonna beat Detroit tomorrow too.
I got 2 things to say before the show ends. If you guys are not already locked into my picks, click this link right here. We've been on an absolute heater. I think we're 29-7 in my last 36 Smack of the days, and these are all 10-unit plays. So you guys know if you guys are winning with me, click this link, get locked in. And another thing that I'm going to say right now, I want Malik Willis on this show, and I want to make this a clip. I want to formally welcome you from the Zach Smackz Show to South Florida, and I want you in person on this show. Someone make it happen, please. I'm putting it all over the internet. Kahari and I, dude, we'd be ecstatic to have you in the show at the wonderful Podcast Junkies. Talk a little bit about your welcome to South Florida and how you're going to bring us a Super Bowl championship, because I've been a fan of you before we hired any of these Green Bay coaches. So we want you on the show. Let's make it happen. We're putting this clip out there. So appreciate everyone tuning in. Any last words?
Dolphins, I forgot to mention that on the show. Dolphins at Packers at Lambeau Stadium next year. What a game that's going to be.
Yeah.
Reunion game.
If Malik Willis comes on the show, I will take care of his whole house for free for any handyman work. Promise you. Because I really would love to have you on the show, too. We're excited about having you down here, so welcome aboard.
Bring jerseys to the studio. I would love to start repping you now.
Yeah,
Now.
I agree.
QB1 franchise quarterback.
Let's get him on. We're going to get him on. I feel it. We're going to get him on.
right.
You get
Come
your
on
whole
on,
house.
baby.
He's
You
going to
want-
buy a nice house down here. You'll do the whole thing.
I'll take care of his whole house.
And I'm a Liberty alumni, too. No, I didn't graduate from there. But
look at
I
that.
did go to Liberty.
He's got every reason.
What?
I went to Liberty.
Did you? Nice.
Only college I did in Broward College. But all right, sorry, Zach.
All right. I think that's it. Aaron Judge is homered twice. This guy's incredible. He's just...
Pins up.
It's crazy. See you guys. Baseball starting soon. I'll be boots on the ground with my dad at the Yankees home opener against the Marlins.
Love it.
See ya.